Hi, and welcome to the Top Tap Promotions Singer-Songwriter Show, Episode 4. Today we've got between 9 and 12 guests. We're going to feature one song each from all over the world as usual. Going to open the show with Clark Ford from Iowa. Clark, could you introduce yourself, dude, and the story behind your song, Inner Beauty?
I'm a songwriter from living in Iowa. I'm originally from California. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but it does to me. I've lived in Iowa for a long time. It's the middle of the country. It's a pretty interesting place. At any rate, I've written a lot of songs in a lot of genres, but not much of a performer. And so I've been sending my songs to a studio for recording. And I wrote this song. It's called Inner Beauty. I remember some of the lyrics changes, the evolution of the lyrics, just to make it a little bit less hard edged. But it's all about trying to find somebody who's not fake for a relationship. So.
Hey, what a wonderful introduction, Clark, and what a fantastic songwriter you are, man. Inner Beauty by Clark Ford. Sit back and enjoy. It's absolutely brilliant. One love.
Don't be afraid of being yourself. Don't worry that I won't stay. Don't be afraid that I'll see who you really are. Don't worry that I'll walk away. I'm tired of one night stands, of superficial hookups, of bars where people go to be someone they're not. I want a woman with a head on her shoulders, with a heart of gold, not just someone who thinks she's hot. I want someone who's real inside and out. I'm not looking for candy on my arm. I want someone who's real through and through, who's happy with who they are. I'm tired of looking for love in all the wrong places, self-medicating the pain until I no longer care. I need a woman who cultivates her inner beauty, who inspires the best in me in ways I never dared. I want someone who's ready to be serious. I want someone who's ready to think about us, about living together in relationships, about working and playing, communicating in love, about laughing and loving, sharing our dreams and fears when times are tough. I want someone who's real inside and out. I'm not looking for candy on my arm. Don't be afraid of being yourself. Don't worry that I won't stay. Don't be afraid that I'll see who you really are. Don't worry that I'll walk away.
Clark Ford, absolutely beautiful track, man. Fantastic. I should have said at the start, my co-host is Graham Tucker today. It's a rapid fire show, and Graham is going to leave a quick review in between each song. Jane Maria's up next, so I'm going to load up Jane's track. Graham, what was your thoughts on Clark's song there, man?
No problem at all. Clark, I'm very familiar with your work. Your work is excellent. You do such a variety of styles, and it's always a high standard. It's like when you click the button, you know what to expect from you, but in a good way. In a good way. I like how you use different singers, so that keeps it really fresh as well, that you've got such variety and you've got the opportunity to use different voices with different songs. So just the usual high standard. Fantastic as usual.
Wow, thanks so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Wasn't it just? We're just going to have a short and sweet show today, so there's only going to be eight artists, so that's guest one of 8 done. That was Clark Ford in Iowa. Till the next time, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
So from Ireland, we're coming over to the UK. Jane Marie, introduce yourself, my dear. And what's the story behind the song, My Feelings for You?
Hello, I'm Jane. I used to write music for film and television, but I got into songwriting during lockdown and have just released my first album of 12 songs. And this particular song is one of the very few upbeat songs on the album. I'm most known for my very sad, miserable songs. So this one's actually a bit of fun. It was a bit inspired by Elton John, Kiki D, that whole duet between the two of them. I don't sing on my songs. They're sung by a beautiful young lady called Jessica Mia. And in this case, I have an Argentinian, Andres Guazzelli, who is singing the male part. So it's just a bit of fun, this one. Yeah, I think Elton John, Kiki D. Somebody said to me the other day, it sounds a bit like Greece, Summer Nights in Greece as well. So it's a bit of fun, this one.
Again, just like Clark, everything you do is absolutely awesome, Jane. This is Jane Marie with My Feelings for You, featuring Jessica Mia and Andrea Gazzelli. I think that's how you say it. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
My feelings for you are so strong. Don't know what's going on. I could just dream of you all day long. Who knew you'd be the one?
So my feelings for you run so deep. I struggle just to sleep. What's a boy gotta do? I'm knee deep. Will you be mine to keep?
The look upon my face is a giveaway. My friends all say, if someone speaks your name, then my smile won't go away.
You walk into the room and my legs go weak. I cannot speak.
My mind is so consumed with the thought of you and me. I know all of the rules, play it cool. Don't ever look a fool. Mustn't show you I care. Try not to stare. Do all of this, I swear.
I know I'm just so keen, but I can't resist. I want that kiss.
I hope you'll intervene. Put me out my misery. Always follow my heart, not my head. Should listen to that instead, but that just isn't me. I'm too free. There's things that must be said.
Although we are good friends,
Something's changed with us we've not discussed.
it's clear for all to see.
We are so share. This love is in me, this love is in me, this love is in the air.
Absolutely beautiful, absolutely fantastic, Jane. Graham, what was your thoughts here? The next two guests are Harrison and then Tori. So I'll load up Harrison's track. Graham, if you can say something to Jane about that.
Yeah,
Marvellous
no
track.
problem at all. Jane, that's the first time I've heard you. That was excellent. It's clearly someone who knows what they're doing. It's straight to the point, well produced. The vocals are well chosen, and the focus is on the vocals, which I really like. Because I'm very big on vocals and lyrics. That's in production. That's my three main. So you ticked all the boxes for me. I thought it was radio red. I could hear that in radio, no problem. Especially radio 2, radio 6, and that sort of thing. I can hear that. Very good, excellent.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Well said, Graham. Yeah, Jane, you're fantastic. And so is Jessica, and so is Andrea that you've just brought into the equation as well. I never heard him before. Jane Marie, until the next time, dear.
Thank you.
That was song 2 of 8, so only 6 more to go. From England, we're flying over to Georgia. Harrison, Tutti Kenner, TK, introduce yourself, dude, and the story behind your song, Love, Oh Love.
Hi, everybody. I'm Harrison Kenner from Jonesboro, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. The song is about a woman that's hurt. You know, the hero guy comes in and say, you know, I know you've been hurt, but my love is better. Give me a chance to love you. And, you know, I'm a romantic, so it's just about man to the rescue, new love to the rescue.
Hey, again, this man, his voice is just absolutely tremendous. Sit back and enjoy Mr. R&B alongside Graham. But that's another story. We'll talk about Graham in a bit. Sit back and enjoy Love, Oh Love by Harrison Kenner. Just, yeah, one love.
Hey girl, don't give up on love, even though he broke your heart. Well, just let me love you, baby. We can make a brand new start. Well, just let me tell you that I love the way you call my name. So let down your guard and hear me, girl, my love is not the same. And when you need a friend, I'll be right there for you. So open up your heart, you'll find my love is so very true. Love, hey, sweet, yeah, yeah. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Love, oh, love your love. Forever and ever. Love is here. Love, oh, love, sweet love. Forever and ever. Ooh, stop. Wait a minute, hold up. Don't walk away, love's calling you. Please give me the key to come in. Yes, my heart was broken too, but I found the cure to heal my heart and take away the pain. I'll show you in love that we can find joy even in the rain. And when you cry at night, I'll be right there to hold you tight. I never let you go, 'cause I wanna be there for you. Oh, love, yeah. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Forever and ever. Love is right here, girl. Love your love. Forever and ever.
Harrison Kenner, ladies and gentlemen, just another diamond in the rough, ain't you, bro? Fantastic, man. Love you to bits. Tori's the next guest, so Graham, do your thing while I load up Tori's track, brother.
Yeah, no problem. This is the second song I've heard from Harrison. Actually, this is my favourite. What I liked about this one is it's much more fresh, more contemporary than the last song. I also thought the vocals are lovely and relaxed. And to me, it was right out of the Luther playbook. All the sounds were ticking the boxes that I would expect to hear in a Luther Vandross album. So that's completely up my street. It's just what I love. So loved it, want to hear more of it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well said, well said. And you two are going to be my co-hosts in the R&B show that we're going to start very soon. It was potentially going to be tonight, but it's going to be next week probably now. Harrison TK Kenner, till the next time. Well, no, brother. So that was song 3 of 8. So from Georgia, we're heading back over to the UK. Our first debutant today, Tori K. Introduce yourself, my dear, and the story behind your song, We Are Through.
Hi, I'm Tori K from Birmingham. I started writing songs in 2019 after a breakup. Friends and family started saying that my songs sounded really good, but I didn't believe them because my confidence was so low at the time. So I plucked up the courage to send them into the UK songwriting contest, and this one won 5 stars. I wrote it about 6 months ago, and I was thinking about like the past relationship, you know, where you try so hard to make it work, but the other person just isn't putting in their fair share. So that's what it's about.
Honestly, what a wonderful introduction. Sit back and enjoy. Tori K with We Are Through. One love, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
I had a bad feeling in my heart for so long. Kept hoping and praying that you'd prove me wrong. Stopped showing your love for me, I see that much. Can't remember the last time that I felt your touch. 'Cause if it all came down to you know that nothing would ever get better. I had to taste and see the truth, and now I'm starting to regret you. All those things you didn't see, they were slowly killing me. 'Cause when it all comes down to you, we are through. Time will heal you, babe, that's what they'll say. Thoughts are with you, and just get through the day. But I gotta deal with it. I wash my hands, I'll come back strong. Believe me, I'm sure you know it won't take long. 'Cause if it all came down to you, you know that nothing would ever get better.
such a touching and emotional track, and sometimes my co-host Graham gets emotional. If that would put him over the edge here. Is that got you, Graham? How are you feeling? What's your thoughts on that wonderful track with Tori there? Well, I'll load up our next guest, who's Derek. Just unmute yourself when you've got a chance, Derek. Graham?
No problem. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was very intimate. I'd like to hear a studio version where your voice is more front and center and I could hear it more. But other than that, I like the emotion, and everyone's experienced that or knows someone who's experienced that. So it completely resonates with other people. I could hear a bit of a Dido influence there as well. Yeah, so that was very enjoyable. And it's always lovely to hear just a vocal and one instrument just making the case for it. Lovely. Very enjoyable.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank you
Tori.
very much.
Love the hat.
Oh, thank you.
Well said, Graham. Tori, that was just awesome, and thanks very much for being a marvellous guest. One love.
Thank you.
So we're at the halfway point here. The next two guests is Derek, and then Steve, and then Paul, and then Graham. The final four guests. Derek, I've got the video here. Are you planning on singing for us?
I thought that's what this show was. Did you look up my? I'm sorry. Did you look up my video on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I've got it on the list, dude. I mean, you can play live if you want. Sometimes it doesn't come through unless we do a sound check. But I've got the video here. If you want to just
Okay. Well, if you want to do that, that was done in the studio in Peterborough, Ontario. So it's a decent quality video. Okay, I'm fine. I thought it was a live show. So that's fine. I'm good with that.
It would actually be nice for you to actually do it if the sound comes through. Who agrees for him to go live?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do it. Just if the signal comes through bad, we'll give you a wave and we'll play the video, right? So, coming up next is it's Derek Swain from Canada. Introduce yourself, Derek, and the story behind your song, "The Beauty of It All."
Okay, the song is called "The Beauty of It All." I'm a singer-songwriter fella. I currently live in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from a little town called Mount Albert, Ontario, but I've been, I've been out west and I've been all around Ontario, and so I'm not young or anything like that. So I've been around. So I have 3 albums out, and I'm just working on my 4th. This song, "The Beauty of It All," was written right around the time I got a divorce back in 2001-ish or somewhere around there. I'm actually not sure if I actually have a divorce, but I know that we got separated. But it's basically a song about the emotions that you go through in a divorce, and especially when there's kids involved, and knowing that you have to walk through fire sometimes to find the beauty of it all, because you end up losing yourself.
Hey, without further ado, take the mic, Derek. Just look up every now and again in case the signal's coming through bad. If anyone's giving you a wave,
I'll just watch it.
I'll just go for it and see.
Are you going to be there? I'll just do this and you go ahead.
Without further ado, this is Derek Swain with "The Beauty of It All." One love.
Okay, if you want me to stop, just tell me to stop. So anyhow, it goes something like this. I hope I don't wreck it, but.
Oh, dude, it's not coming through. Honestly, we need to do a sound check before. I'll play the video.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
I'll play the video. Sit back and enjoy Derek Swain with "The Beauty of It All." Okay. I do the open mic shows, brother, but we usually need to do sound checks with everyone before it because everybody's settings is all different and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Here's the video, and it'll be in clear format. So, "The Beauty of It All" by Derek Swain.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks.
One.
Listen to the great pretender, to every word he had to say. So why should I feel so mistaken? It's taking all my pride away. I never knew what I was thinking lost sight of the beauty of it all. Now I live my life with few possessions. I neither want nor have to give, unless you count the odd exception. That is how I choose to live. Oh, and what about the children? Who will be the one to catch them when they fall? Who will be the one to teach them wisely and realize the beauty of it all? Now I have been to those dark places where neither love nor light shines in. They talk about the Great Depression. It's been a while, but yes, I've been. There is a light that burns within me now, and it shines so bright on down the dim lit hall. I can see the love shine in those faces, and I realize the beauty of it all. There is a light that burns within me now, and it shines so bright on down a dim lit hall. I can see the love shine in those faces, and I realize the beauty of it all.
So Derek, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate
fantastic,
that very much.
fantastic stuff. Derek, just like
Thanks.
Tori, but it's great additions to this show. Graham, do your thing while I load up Mr. Andrews' song. Graham, what was your thoughts on that marvellous track there, brother?
Yeah, no worries. Love a story. Love a good story. In fact, I was going to do my song about divorce, although I haven't been. It's a story today. So lovely message. I could hear a kind of Crosby, Stills and Nash feeling to it. Great guitar playing. Nice message. Very enjoyable. Loved it.
Thanks
Really
very
good.
much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
More than welcome, my friend.
Right on. I'm happy that you liked it.
That was Derek. No, we loved it. We don't like it. No hope about it. It was absolutely brilliant. Derek Swain, Canada. Until the next time.
Halfway through.
Hey, we've only got 3 songs left to go, so hopefully everything can stay to the end. From Canada, we're over to Portugal now. Steve Andrews, introduce yourself and the story behind your song, Harvest Home.
Okay, thank you, Sparky. Yeah, well, I'm Steve Andrews, originally from Wales, now in Portugal. And this song, I think Graham just said like a story. This song has got a long story, so I'll try and keep the long story short. The song originated as a poem, and many of my songs do originate as poems, but this poem got printed in this magazine. You can see it there. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's in there. And this is the cover of the magazine, Circle Spin, and it's from Beltane 1996. Now, this has some significance because we're coming up to May very soon, and Beltane is the 1st of May. And I'd only just noticed this. This was quite weird because the The name of this magazine is Circle Spin. And if you think about a circle and you think about spinning, it's like this whole thing has gone round in us, because like I'm talking about the song as we're approaching Beltane, and something else that Alan, he used to be called Alan Craw, his name is Alan Miller. He had a label called DMMG Records for a while, which I was on. And Alan is making a comeback, so you may see him on Facebook or wherever, because he's talking about, you know, starting his label again and doing stuff with music. So Alan has kind of gone around in a circle as well. I'm thinking about that. And the actual song, Harvest Home, has got a lot to do with this, because it's in a way about following the seasonal calendar and how pagan people and druid people, and I am a druid, how they are in touch with the seasons. So it mentions the summer solstice. And I've just mentioned Beltane, which is before the summer solstice. And it also mentions the harvest. And of course, the harvest festival is very important, because people are, you know, very concerned about how good the harvest is going to be. So it's looking at that. And it's also a kind of, it's a song like somebody looking for love, you know, so it's a kind of a love song as well. And it's in touch with the seasons, but there's a lot more. So I said I'm going to keep this short, but I'm going on. Like, there are two versions of this song. The first version of this song was recorded in 2002 by Nathaniel Shelley, who is the son of Burke Shelley. Burke Shelley was in the legendary Budgie, a hard rock band. And Nat did one version of this production of that, and it ended up on an actual release from Cry Records. It was on the Tafia EP. But this version you're about to hear now is a new version, and it's on this CD album, Songs of the Now and Then. And it was produced by Jace Lewis. So when you hear like the fantastic production, that is all down to Jace doing his thing. And the other thing which is most important is that Mark Story, Captain Redbeard, who is not with us today, but some of you will know Mark because he's a regular on the shows. Mark was so impressed with the song that he made me a music video for it. So thank you again, Mark, Captain Redbeard. And now I think that's enough about the song. And I think, Sparky, it's over to you to play Harvest Home.
Without further ado, and I'll just mention that his producer he talks of, Chase Lewis, has had a global #1 hit. I'm not entirely sure what song it is. Stevie can tell us afterwards. But Chase Lewis is he's a renowned producer. So sit back and enjoy everything Steve Andrews does. Is absolutely awesome and for an amazing cause. Harvest Home by Steve Andrews. Enjoy.
Many roads I have traveled, many hard times I have known, carrying the weight of the world and feeling so alone. I don't know what it is about you. Maybe I know you from another life that's flown. Whatever it is, don't wanna lose you. Don't leave me here to weep and moan. Bring my heart is home. 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 Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Be my one true love. Now you see who I am as you gaze into my eyes, and I see who you are, and I'll never tell you lies. Bring my heart is home. 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 Where we met again in springtime, when the daffodils had grown, with the warmth of summer sunshine. Bring my harvest home from the time of summer solstice. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest. Bring my harvest home. 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 Bring my harvest home.
Video made by Mark Story for you. That's absolutely brilliant. Well done, Mark. Steve, what a belter of a song, man. Just like everything else you do. Very special guy. So you are. Our next guest is Paul. So I'll load up Paul's track. So, Graham, what would you like to say? Anything to Steve there? Well, I'll load up Paul's track.
I've got lots to say about Stevie's.
We'll go with it.
Such a creative person.
Oh, man.
Fantastic. He's just so genuine. He's so involved in so many good things. That first part of the music was just beautiful. It was very meditative.
Hey,
enjoyed that.
do you know something, Graham? You're the most emotional man, and that's why I want you to be my co-host in these singer-songwriter shows, so people can feel what the songs do to people. Steve, look what you do to him, man. You're absolutely brilliant, Steve. And yeah, anything you'd like to say before we get to Mr. Gantley's section, Steve?
Yes, thank you so much, Graham. You know, I can see, you know, my song it's reached you, and, you know, and thank you for appreciating, you know, what I'm doing in my life. And
You're so
also
amazing.
thank you everybody else for your comments. And I wanted to say, because, you know, Sparky mentioned Jace. Jace got picked up by EMI and Universal like years ago, before, like, he was in various bands in South Wales, and somehow or other he got, as I say, picked up and catapulted into the big time. And he India and also Japan, he became like a hit over there. So he went over to do a tour. And if you Google this, you'll find this. The BBC made a documentary on him, which is called Big in India. And it exists online. If you just Google Jace Lewis, Big in India, you'll find the documentary. And I would actually recommend it. It's a very good documentary, and it shows, you know, where he was coming from and what he went through and how he made it into the big time and where he is currently. I mean, he's actually on tour right now, and he's moved to America. And but I mean, one thing for him, which he told me was really exciting, was that he got to meet Brian May. Brian May was his hero, and he ended up becoming friends with Brian May. And Brian has actually played on some of Jace's music. So, and also Roger Taylor. So this is who Jace is. But anyway, Google Jace Lewis and Big in India, and you'll find a documentary on him. And thank you, Sparky, for giving a shout out to Jace there.
Hey, thank you, brother. Steve Andrews, love you to bits, man.
Thank you, everyone.
Till the next time. So from Portugal, we'll come over to Ireland, and Paul Gantley, he's another special individual. Paul, and introduce yourself, brother, and the story behind your song, Happy While I'm Alive.
My name is Paul Gantley from Ireland, from Tullyallen, Drogheda County Louth. This song is Happy While I'm Alive. It's basically, I have a disability. I'm spina bifida hydrocephalus. And it's basically a song about, like, the people criticize people that are looking after me, basically, because maybe I get sick or something like that. It's not their fault. Like, it's just the condition I have. You know, it's going to go with the territory. But I just want to be happy when I'm alive. That's basically what it is. That's basically what the song is saying. I just want to be happy when I'm alive. So that's
just like one of your, just like the title of your album, the wheels are no big deal. You know, Paul's wheelchair bound, and he's a prolific songwriter. He's absolutely brilliant. And he's such a lovely gentleman, as well as a man, as well as a great artist. So sit back and enjoy Paul Gantley with Happy While I'm Alive. This one might get you. Sorry,
I just pointed out that my sister is singing on the song. In case,
yeah, Paul's sister, Mary Gantley, she's also absolutely incredible. So, yeah, this is Paul Gantley featuring his sister, Mary Gantley. Sit back and enjoy While I'm Alive. Love you, Paul. Enjoy.
Somebody asked me a while ago, what's my plans for the future? So I began to tell them my hopes and my dreams. They just smiled at me and walked away. If I had €1 for every time someone tried to put me down, I'd own my own mansion, I'd own my own plane, I'd even own an island. You can't hide yourself away for life. No one's gonna look for you. Life will pass you by. I never worry about anything. I just take each day as it comes. I just wanna be happy while I'm alive. Some days are good, some days are bad. People make up their own minds right. Instead of asking somebody else, take the time to talk to me. What life throws at me doesn't bother me. It's the attitude of some people in the so-called modern world. You can't hide yourself away for life. No one's gonna look for you. Life will pass you by. I never worry about anything. I just take each day as it comes. I just wanna be happy while I'm alive. You can't hide yourself away for life. No one's gonna look for you. Life will pass you by. I never worry about anything. I just take each day as it comes. I just wanna be happy while I just wanna be happy while I just wanna be happy while I'm alive.
That was Paul Gantly featuring his sister Mary Gantly. And Todd Barrow, welcome to the show. Todd's just come in there, so Todd's going to go next, and then Graham, you're the final guest. Todd, you've missed a brilliant show, but at least you made it here, man, because I'm just so happy to have you back on the show as well. So, Graham, what was your thoughts on Paul's wonderful track there while I load up Mr. Barrow's song?
Yep, that was wonderful. Really good. Lovely production. I really like Mary's voice. That was a lovely voice. What it reminded me of is, because I do all my own recording, I have to be my own sound engineer and technician. And sometimes that takes away from your performance because you're so much trying to watch for pops and clicks and volumes and all that. And you could hear that that person was just really enjoying singing that song. But it was so natural, so just gentle and natural. Very, very surprising, very nice, very enjoyable.
Thanks very much.
Well
You're
said,
welcome.
Graham. Paul Gantly, you're a champion. Keep on being you. Love you to bits. Paul Gantly in Ireland. Till the next time.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey, brother. So from Ireland, we're flying over to Texas. Return to the show for Todd Barrow. This man's absolutely brilliant. Todd, introduce yourself and the story behind your song "Rocking in the City."
Oh yeah, hey there. I guess my clock is wrong here in Texas, the time and
Hey,
everything. But
it's all good, brother. It's no worries,
I'm
man.
glad to make it. Looks like a good crew on here. And so yeah, I'm a Texas country artist, and I kind of dipped my toes into the rock and roll waters this time. I've got a lot of friends in all kinds of the genres in the industry, and I especially love the rock and roll aspect. I always have, and I always will. It's been a big part of my influence growing up, and so this song was inspired to really kind of bring back the soul in music, not so much trying to make it into that pop stream, the pop mainstream, but really finding something that was a gem, and really trying to portray that in a way that's in modern terms. And so it was just a strong urge to write this song. It came to me within 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to write it, and then took it to the studio to produce it with the guys that are just, it's just magic with these guys, what they do. So yeah, I'm really excited about this rock and roll tune. It's just taken off too. It's just gotten tons of reviews, tons of attention, tons of publicity, and it plays worldwide right now. Big in the USA too.
Todd, it's an honour to have you back here, brother. Honestly, man, this man's fantastic. Todd Barrow with Rockin' in the City. Sit
Thank
back
you.
and
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
one love, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Coming down from Appalachian Mountains was a sound that was never heard. Hard-working miners digging for coal, putting down the shovels, guitars ready to roll. Went to town and began to play. Wasn't long, they was rocking in the USA. Rocking in the city, playing loud. Rocking in the city, scream and shout. Rocking in the city, ain't never gonna stop. All together now, let's rock. B.B. King on the corner of Fifth Street, rhythm and blues, tapping feet. People drinking booze and bottles of wine. They was having a real good time. Memphis dolls strolling, sipping mason jars, sipping that sweet old moonshine. Rocking in the city, playing loud. Rocking in the city, scream and shout. Rocking in the city, ain't never gonna stop. All together now, let's rock. You can hear it anywhere. Turn up your radio. You can have it anytime. Feel it in your soul. Rocking in the city, playing loud. Rocking in the city, scream and shout. Rocking in the city, ain't never gonna stop. All together now, let's rock. Give it all you got. Come on. Lift it up, shout it out now.
That was Todd Barrow. What a brilliant song, what an amazing video. You're just you're legendary, man. So, Graham, what was your thoughts on Todd's track? Well, I load up your song, the final song of the show. So, Graham, what would you like to say to Todd there, my co-host for the day?
No problem. Glad you made it, Todd. Very good. Nice production. What really counts in country, because country's got such a kind of natural sound that everyone sort of follows. It's really important to have a good vocal. The vocal was nice. I like the vocal. It reminded me of Bruce Hornsby, which I really like all sorts of country, like Don Henley, the Eagles, Poco, the list goes on. But fantastic production, lovely upbeat song. Let's face it, we all need that at the moment with everything going on in the world. So very enjoyable, lovely voice, great stuff. Lovely.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You absolutely smashed the rock genre, dude. That was it, rock, but you can still hear that your wee country fingers going ding, 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 ding. You could hear them in there, you know. Todd Barrow, you're absolutely awesome, dude. Thanks for being a marvelous guest.
Thank you.
Till the next
Appreciate
time.
it. Thanks for having me.
So, oh, pleasure, man. So from Texas back over to my home country, Scotland. I'm not there anymore. I'm in Cornwall now in England. But Graham Tucker, introduce yourself. Who is WWG and what's the story behind your song Black as the Sun?
No problem. My name's Graham Tucker. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been doing this for roughly 4 decades. I call myself WWG because when I wear a hat, I look like the guy out of Breaking Bad. So every time I put something up on Instagram, all I get is Walter White, Walter White. So I gave in and called myself WWG. So that's where that comes from. This song is written quite some time ago. It's a storytelling song. It's not true. It's not fictional. It's very much like the young lady with the hat. It's based on a relationship that's not going too well. And they both realise it's not going too well. And the hope is that they're going to take what's called a break. And what the hope is that after the break, they'll have time to clear their heads and find out if they really missed each other and whether that makes a difference. So the real sweet spot of the song is the tension between that. Will they get back together? Will it work? So that's what makes the song. We used to play this live. I used to be in a 5-piece band called As If. And when we played it live, it just brought the house down because it's such an atmospheric song. And it gave us 5 minutes of fame. We won the Yamaha talent competition in Glasgow. We played the Barrowlands, which is a huge venue in Glasgow. We then went on to Radio Clyde, and then we played Astoria in London. It was on Sky Television. I've still got it. Believe it or not, I had hair and everything. Quite amazing. So this is the pseudo version. I've re-recorded it a couple of times, but I've always kept quite true to the original because really, when it's not broke, don't fix it. So this was, it's a very atmospheric song about relationships. That's what it is.
What a wonderful introduction. Without further ado, WWG with Black as the Sun. Love you to bits, brother. Sit back and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the final song of the show. One love.
There's a feeling in me that can no longer rest, and it tightens its grip like a pain in my chest, and I try to shrug it off like it's just a passing phase. But who am I fooling? 'Cause it's been brewing for days. Once we were strong and so full of life, we've been through it all, but we always got by. May you learn to forgive all those things that I said. When I said I didn't mean them, well, I did. Sweet and we battle till we're all out of breath. And I think love is just a memory as I'm on a sweet death. Let's take a break and let the words heal. A short time away and see how we feel. Oh, you want the truth? I think we can still be together. Looking at you, I see a different face. Why is it lovers always have hate for each other? With eyes full of fire, you're as black as the sun. No, 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 no. So we make all the arrangements for our temporary split. inside we're hoping, oh, we'll recover bit by bit. Can we still keep in contact and be alright? Can I turn around and call you when I'm lonely at night? Walking away, I said to myself, is this the end? Or will it end? Oh, please don't be bitter, unkind, bad, or indifferent. I really want to try and start again. After this time, you will surely feel better. Or is it me who's trying to pretend? Ooh, no, 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 no. When I look at you, I see eyes as black as the sun. Yeah. Oh, if you want the truth, I think we can still be together. Looking at you, I see a different face. Why is it lovers always a hate for each other? With eyes full of fire, you're as black as the sun. Ooh, no, 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 no. When I look at you, I see eyes as black as the sun. Yeah. I see those eyes, I see those eyes. There is black as the sun.
Ah, Graham, that was absolutely beautiful, man. Fantastic. And because you're the last guest, I've just unmuted everyone. If they'd like to quickly say a little something to Graham about the show or whatever, just a little 30 seconds each or something. I'll start down the bottom here. In fact, no, I won't. I'll go ladies first. Jane and then Tori. Jane and then Tori, what was your thoughts here? Ladies?
Oh, great. Another great show, as always. Quite a diverse mix again. I'm trying to think. Oh gosh. Yeah, everyone's songs were lovely. Really loved yours, Steve. That really was very moving, as Graham proved. And I could really, with that one, I can really hear some, maybe it's quite anthemic, and I could hear some maybe drums building up and it becoming quite a really big piece in a stadium or something. I could really hear that one growing. But yeah, I love them all. They were all great. Very professionally done, everybody. So congratulations.
Well said, Jane. Let's go Tori, Clark, and then Todd.
Yeah, so Graham, I thought that was amazing. It was very emotional, and the lyrics were just spot on. good timing on the lyrics as well with the
Thank you.
music. So I really enjoyed it.
Much appreciated.
I've actually felt emotional for a few of them. You know, it's really nice. I'm so happy to be here and to listen to such a diverse crowd, and from all over the world as well. It's a really amazing show. Thanks
is a
for
great
inviting
idea.
me, Barker.
Thank you. And you know, it's only yourself and Derek that aren't regulars, so you are both more than welcome here with open arms. We'd love to have you here come and feature all your tracks, honestly. Let's go
Oh, yeah.
Clark, Todd, and then Derek's Clark, Todd, and then Derek.
Yeah. Hey, I love that one, Graham. That was, wow, it was epic. That's all I can say. Epic song. And you really pushed a lot of buttons there. You know, you've been in that relationship.
Yeah.
And so have the rest of us to some extent or another. So that was really telling. And great show, Sparky. This really has been a lot of fun.
It was.
I love everybody's music. It's super.
Thanks, Clark. And just to everybody that's here, you're all singer-songwriters, so I'm always going to be doing 2 singer-songwriter shows on a Monday. So save me the time. If you guys know you are off, ladies and gentlemen, just hit me up and I'll push you on a show. I booked in 29 artists between the 2 shows today. Meant to be 12 today, but it was just 10, and I think it's 17 tonight. So, hey, Clark, thanks, dude. Todd, Derek, and then Paul. Todd?
Yeah, I really like that tune, man. Kind of takes me back to the 80s that I grew up in. Yeah, the 80s music.
That's when it was written. It's about 89. About 89 it
Yeah.
was written.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, that's right down my alley. Simple Minds, the band Simple Minds, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I felt a lot of influence coming from that. And
I big stadium sounds, aye.
Yeah.
It was originally a duet. It was originally done as a duet, and it's even more powerful because it used to be myself and a girl singer, and that made it even more powerful because there was a kind of an act to watch. There was something to watch during it, which increased it, again. So that was good.
Yeah, but good song. Well, connects well with the audience. I really liked it.
Thank you.
And thanks for having me, Sparky.
No, pleasure, Todd. And see, when you say Simple Minds, I need to put you in contact with another family member called Andrew Alston, who writes songs for Simple Minds, amongst other people, and I'm not kidding you. So I'll try and get you in a show with him one day, and maybe he can actually connect you with them. It's not out the realms of possibility. Derek, Paul, Harrison, then Steve, the final 4 compliments of the day. Derek, and then Paul.
All right. Graham, I thought that song was really quite intense. It was really super duper. I really enjoyed it. It certainly does have an 80s influence in it.
Yeah, thank you.
I wasn't really a part of the 80s music scene so much, not the pop version of it. I was into like Jason and the Scorchers and the Beat Farmers and Stray Cats and the Blasters and stuff like that. But I've been exposed to music forever. So yeah, and I can definitely hear the 80s thing in there. That was a really super duper intense song. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is my first time here, and I really enjoyed it. I don't have my name on my little picture thing with me talking. I forgot to put it on there. So anyhow, my name is Derek Swain. I'm from Waterloo, Ontario. I thought this was live, so I have my guitar and I'm sitting there supposedly getting nervous to play, but it doesn't really matter. I try not to get too nervous. I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, so it's my first time. It didn't hurt at all. And it was really nice to see all the varied music and stuff. And so if you want to get in touch with me, my name is Derek Swain, and send me a message or something, and we'll have a chat. DEREK SWAIN. Next time I'll have my name on there, and then you'll be able to.
It's because you're on a mobile, you can't see. I've named you, so everyone that's on a laptop or a computer, you can see Derek Swain, Canada. I done that for you. And,
yeah,
okay,
so it does say that?
Yeah, everyone can see your name. Yeah, they can. And check Facebook post. I'm going live at the moment, but within 12 hours, I'll have all your Facebook profiles all tagged in it together, so at least the guests can find each other.
That's awesome.
Easily. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. And Sparky, I want to thank you very much for getting in touch with me. What was it, Friday? I was super.
Yeah, just Friday there, and you're on Monday.
Made my weekend, man.
Hey, you and Tori
nice
both
to meet
come.
you all.
Yeah,
I'll speak to you after the show. Paul Harrison, then the one and only Captain Greenbeard. Paul?
Yeah, that was a great song. That very simple minds. The guitar solo in it was actually quite Queen. Actually, I thought it was really,
I'm
really
a big fan of Queen, so that's a definite influence. Definitely, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Show brilliant, brilliant
Thank you.
show. So many different artists on it. It was great. Always great to be on it.
Hey, it's always great to have you, Paul. Nice one, brother. Harrison, who I think Harrison and Graham's music, their voices are like the same kind of R&B soul. When I'm going to force them to do a song together, I don't know how they'll take me, but I'm going to make it happen. Harrison, and then Steve. What was your thoughts here?
Great song, Graham. It's very mystical. I like that. I like that. I could hear your emotions in it.
Yeah,
It's the type of music I really like. I was seeing it perform live.
yeah.
And I'm
It
also
was.
a choreographer, so I can see the dance moves.
Aye.
You know, it's a great song. And anytime I'm available, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
I'd love that. I'd love that very much. Definitely.
Yeah.
Sounds cracking.
Hey, awesome, honestly. I'm happy, maybe smile inside there. Steve Andrews, what was your thoughts here, brother? And then we'll shut the show down. Show 1 of 2 today.
Graham, I put in the chat that I thought that your vocals were powerful and soulful, and with the powerful, it was powerful in more than one way. It was powerful in the strength of the vocal, where you could reach with a vocal, but you could reach in the other way, in an emotional way. So you could, like, you was coming over, and that was the soul in it, and that's why that fits with my description of it was soulful.
Yeah.
And, you know, you were talking about the 80s. Well, you know, obviously I went through the 80s and I can hear that, but I can go back further because, you know, and I'm sure you can relate, and also Harrison and inspire probably everybody. Like, I can go back into the 60s and earlier in the 60s, like I was listening to a lot of soul and the R&B and the Tamla stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that was what I was brought up with, really. So
me too.
I can hear that soul as well. And like what I say is that soul carries on. You know, it's a bit like I was talking about, like my song about how it goes around in a circle and how here we are again at Beltane approaching. You know, the soul doesn't go away. The soul is always there. And I tell you, like Harrison, you've got soul, and Graham, you got soul, and it comes through in your voices. And so that's what I wanted to say. And I also liked the lyrics. I thought your lyrics were really good as well.
Thank you. You're absolutely right, because there's a revolution. R&B is definitely coming back round, especially in Britain.
Yes.
You can hear
Yes, it
people
is.
coming. You can hear people coming through, like Teddy Swims, Jesse Ware, and there's a couple other excellent young bands who are embracing that. So that can only be a good thing. You know, it allows people like us to kind of still carry on, because no matter what I do, it always sounds like the 80s and 90s. It doesn't seem to matter what I do, production wise or sounds. It's hard to get away from it. It's part of you.
I wish we would embrace it more in America, because it's the music over here get trash. It's just trash.
Criminal. It's criminal. That's what it is. It's criminal.
Hey, thank all of you. You're all absolutely incredible. I love you all to bits. And I'm just going to stop the Facebook Live, and then we'll stop the main recording. Steve Andrews, you can strike the pose. I'm not going to stop the show unless we're all giving the peace signs, because we want world peace here. So goodbye, Facebook, first of all. And then I like to stop the main recording with world peace. Come on, let's do this one.